The Insta360 X3 is a great solution for not only 360-degree video, providing the ability to reframe your shots later in post-production, it's also an ideal solution for those one-person filming crew style setups where you haven't the luxury of someone else holding a camera and filming for you. Alongside great video comes audio capture though, and for that we need to add something like this, the fantastic DJI Mic. Just like with the GoPro range of cameras, which needed a rather expensive media mod to go in between, after which an external microphone can be attached, we can't simply connect an external microphone to the Insta360 X3 either, unlike the DJI range of cameras, who seem to have got things spot on without having to purchase any adapters to interface the two. Nevertheless, we've seen Insta360's solution with the One RS, and it's a similar style setup with the X3 too. Thankfully, the Insta360 microphone adapter isn't nearly as expensive as GoPro's example though. It's a lot smaller too, as well as incredibly lightweight. Mainly plastic in construction with a matte black finish, complete with a single USB-C connector on one side. Note that even though the internals are most likely precisely the same as the One RS version, the shape isn't, so adapters for other cameras in the Insta360 range won't necessarily be compatible with each other, simply down to the shape and size of each camera. In this instance, for example, we need to ensure the adapter stays hidden between the stitch line of both X3 lenses. Saying that, the installation is just as easy. Simply remove the side door from the camera by opening and then pulling outwards to fully remove, before lining up and inserting the adapter. It really is as simple as that. This now provides not only a 3.5mm input for an external microphone, but also a USB-C pass-through port on the underside, allowing external charging while using the setup, a nice little addition. And thanks to the slimline nature of the adapter, when capturing 360 footage, the adapter itself won't be seen. So with the DJI Mic Receiver in hand, we can go ahead and connect the included audio cable to the side of the receiver, with the other end connected directly to the now attached microphone adapter. Now I've placed the X3 on a mini tripod here as an example, but to complete the setup, ideally we want to attach the receiver to the camera somewhere rather than leaving it dangling around, as in my example here. Now Insta360 do have such a mount for the Rode wireless mic, but not for the DJI mic, so some retrofitting may be required to mount this sideways, making sure both the receiver as well as the cable are in line with the camera and outside the view of either lens. Although bear in mind you may want to keep the adapter's USB-C charging port available too, so maybe mounting the receiver further down on the tripod or selfie pole with a longer cable is a better option. Either way, I sense a nice 3D printed project coming up, although that's one for another video. For now though, we'll go ahead and power the camera, where you'll notice a microphone icon in the top corner, along with a levels indicator, confirming an external microphone is attached and working. As normal, we can head into the camera settings to change any gain, as well as doing this in the DJI receiver itself too. So, time for a quick audio test. I've got the Insta360 X3 mount directly in front of me, very securely, so we're protecting those very delicate lenses. And I've got the microphone attached to me at chest level here. I do have the furry windscreen attached. It is a bit breezy. Now I'm just going to walk around here because I want to demonstrate the fact that at the moment it could be mistaken that I've got a cameraman who's actually handling the camera and following me around as we talk, but in fact it's the actual subject tracking within the Insta360 Studio software that does this all automatically for me. So I'm actually not doing anything myself. There's no keyframes, there's no other editing that I'm doing whatsoever. I'm just letting the software do everything for me with the subject tracking. And you can kind of get an idea of how this can be used as a one-man shooting crew. So a one-man filming crew, as it were. You could just place the camera anywhere and post-production move everything around in the frame after the fact. So it should work really well, and audio quality hopefully is coming across nicely, giving you a good idea of what the audio quality sounds like with the Insta360 X3 and the DJI mic. Now the entire setup, while it looks good, isn't cheap. The Insta360 X3 is rather costly as it is, and then add the cost of the DJI mic as well as the audio adapter that interfaces in between, and you end up with something that's in line with the cost of a good mirrorless camera. But the beauty here is that 360 shooting and reframing later in post-production, something you can't do with a mirrorless camera, not without a costly gimbal tracking system at least. So for most, this setup offers great versatility. There are also some kinks to work out, mounting the DJI Mic Receiver being one of them, but otherwise the X3 already produces great video capture quality. I'll leave a link at the end of this video to my full review, although now we have a good audio solution to go along with it.